This is a mock interview conducted by ForumIAS Academy at New Delhi. The interview panel includes eminent academicians, retired bureaucrats, and other luminaries. The objective of the program is to acquaint the candidate with the format and expectations of the personality test conducted by UPSC.
Come, please.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Himanshu. Please come and sit down.
Thank you, ma'am.
How are you, Himanshu?
Ma'am, I'm good.
You're good. And are you still working?
Ma'am, currently I'm working in UP government as नायब तहसीलदार.
पर वो तो आपके बायोडेटा में तो है नहीं?
Ma'am, actually I joined after September, after giving my mains.
अच्छा. Uttarakhand government doesn't recruit नायब तहसीलदार्स?
It does, but since I was preparing since 2016 onwards, they haven't released the exam. After 5 years, they conducted that exam.
Which commission does NTs? Uttarakhand PSC or that subordinate one?
PSC, ma'am.
PSC. Okay. There was a dispute with the subordinate commission also. I think there were a lot of malpractices and all that.
Yes, ma'am. Recently, it came to light, and all the exams which were being conducted by UK SSC, SSC, those were handed over to the UK PSC.
So you are Naib Tehsildar since when?
September 2022 onwards.
And where are you posted?
I'm Shamli, UP.
Shamli, that's Muzaffarnagar.
Yes, ma'am.
Shamli is a district now.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is DM? There's been a change of DM recently. Raveen has gone.
Earlier it was 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐬𝐫𝐢𝐛𝐞 Kaur madam was there.
Kumar is gone.
Yes, ma'am. Recently.
He's gone from where?
She has gone to...
Where has he gone from?
Ma'am, he has been called from Noida Authority.
Acha. Okay. Because there are two Raveen Kumars. So tell me, which firstly year is it just now?
Ma'am, it is... they call it 1400 firstly. They are calling
What is the year? It's not 1400. What is the year?
Ma'am, 1463 it is.
You sure of that?
Ma'am, not sure about the last two digit, but 1400.
Last two digit is what matters. Last digit is what matters.
Ma'am, I'll go back and...
You're Naib Tehsildar, you should know. Okay. So now tell me, you have an LR Act.
Sorry, ma'am?
Land Revenue Act.
Yes,
1901.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And you have the ZALR Act.
Yes, ma'am.
1951. Why is there need for two different acts? What is the basic core philosophy difference between the two?
Ma'am, earlier the lands were under the zamindar, zamindari was abolished.
No, that is obvious. But there is a distinction, a broad distinction between the two. The basis of the two acts is different. What's that?
Ma'am, I'll go back and read more on this, ma'am.
Okay. Right. So now you're...
Ma'am, currently actually I haven't been trained. I've joined that few months back.
September se ho na?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's 5 months, 6 months.
Yes, ma'am.
हमारी तो ट्रेनिंग में तहसील तो हम करते हैं 15 दिन. And you're supposed to be knowing everything about it.
Now
When you become an IAS officer, you will do 15 days of BDO and 15 days of tehsil, and you got to be top dog. Because when you are DM, then you can't ask these questions.
Yes, ma'am. I'll go back and read now more.
Do you know anything more about revenue laws, or should I not ask you? UP revenue laws.
Ma'am, I'm not very
okay, never
on
mind.
that.
Doesn't matter. So we'll look at Uttarakhand. You're more comfortable with that?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So tell me, in what ways has Uttarakhand benefited from partition? In what ways has it not benefited?
Ma'am, in terms of the economic development, we have seen the economic growth has been tremendous.
What is the indicator you're using for that? Employment? Are you using employment?
Ma'am, the per capita income, I would say, it has increased. Employment rate is fine, but...
Is it better? Is it unemployment more or less than at the time of partition?
Ma'am, I don't remember the facts of that time, but yes, unemployment rate is around 11% currently.
11?
Yeah, ma'am, it was in 2020-21 at that point of time. But ma'am, the other indicators...
I thought it was 4 point something. Am I wrong? Anyway, we'll check out. Okay.
Ma'am, but the other indicators like the health, MMR and IMR indicators, they have improved a lot. Plus, we have seen industrial growth in the Uttarakhand as well.
Okay. What is the downside?
Ma'am, downside is that the migration hasn't stopped since then.
So why?
Ma'am, because hill-centric development is still missing, I would say.
But why? That was the raise or they for partition.
Yes, ma'am. Unfortunately, that hasn't taken place. And
a remark I commonly hear when I go in Uttarakhand is कि MLAs, MPs तो बढ़ गए.
Yes, ma'am.
लेकिन उसके अलावा तो हमें कुछ ज़्यादा दिख नहीं रहा है. Is that correct or is it an unfair remark to make?
Ma'am, I would say to some extent it is true, but ma'am, we have seen the growth of towns also, like especially in plain districts also. And I think, ma'am, slowly the development will transpire to the hilly districts as well.
In fact, I would, if I propose a counter theory to you, now you tell me what you think of it. There is over-exploitation of the hill region. There's over-exploitation after the state has happened. Because earlier, it used to be a part of UP and revenues came from different parts and they moved around. And net revenues to Uttarakhand, which was a deficit, could have come from other parts of the state. But now it has to raise its own resources to be viable. So over-exploitation is taking place, which is why you see things like land is sinking, all these things are happening, which is very worrisome. Don't you agree with that?
Ma'am, over-exploitation, yes, ma'am, to some extent, like we are haphazardly developing the town areas to cater to the tourism as well as the...
So what should be done? What should the government do?
Ma'am, there needs to be some regulation on the tourist activities. And ma'am, the projects which we are undertaking, like large hydroelectricity projects are there. Earlier commissions were there, like Ravi Chopra committee was there. And those recommendations needs to be followed before implementing such large projects, ma'am.
Okay, I will not ask you anything more then. Vijayji.
I'm going to ask you a very simple question.
Sir.
Nothing factual, okay? Describe yourself in one single word.
Sir, optimistic.
Okay, fine. Why do you think you should be selected?
Sir, because I'm persistent and determined towards my goal, and I think I am fit for the job, for the service.
Fit for the job means what?
Sir, I have that dedication towards the service, ma'am. Sir.
Sure, okay. Last question, very simple. How to improve our relationship with China? Some suggestions.
Sir, we should be conducting more diplomatic outreach with China. Like recently, there was foreign ministers meeting was there. Similar meetings can be organized more frequently, as well as, sir, some pressure through groupings like Quad, and that can be done so that some leverage can be made over China.
सब कर चुके हैं, कर थक चुके हैं. अब बताओ.
Sir, because, sir, there is some power differential between India and China.
Some?
Power differential, huge power differential in terms of economy as well as other terms. So these are the, sir, current way forwards, because we cannot be all the way hostile. We need to engage with China through trade and through similar multiple channels. Like we have SCO also, we have Quad also.
Fine. Sir.
Hi, Himanshu Samant. What is Samant?
So Samant is a caste name of, like, they are people from Uttarakhand, and they what is their caste?
Apart from the caste was formed later.
Sir, they were mostly, sir, feudal chiefs in medieval times, and who were operated under the authority of the kings, and they used to handle revenue collection and administration in local areas.
So your place of birth is Dehradun. There is a place named 𝐂𝐚𝐽 near Dehradun. Have you heard of it?
Sir.
What are the historical significance of 𝐂𝐚𝐽?
Sir, Ashoka's edict has been found over there in 𝐂𝐚𝐽.
Ashokan edict. And there is also one place, Chakrata. Why that Chakrata is famous for?
Sir, it's mostly people from Jaunsari tribe, they are residing over there, but I don't know. And Hanol temple is also there, Masu Devta. That is the local deity of those tribal people.
Foreigners are not allowed in Chakrata. Why?
Sir, I'll read more on this, sir. I'm not aware about that.
Okay, because it's an army cantonment area.
Thank you, sir.
Recently, there was an earthquake in Turkey. What are the what are the causative factor for that earthquake? Some significant causative factor?
Sir, because Turkey lies in that mid-Pacific belt, mid-Mediterranean belt. So it is a highly seismic area, and that's why, sir, the Eurasian plate, the tectonic activity which is taking place over there. It is constantly taking place, so it is one of the reasons why the earthquake have been occurring in successions over there.
So what's the difference between Richter scale and MKV scale, right? What we call it? MKV. MKV. What's the difference?
So Richter scale is used to gauge the magnitude of the earthquake, while the MSK scale is for that intensity, measuring the intensity of the earthquake.
How intensity is measured? Can same earthquake have different intensity?
Sir, so magnitude is the amount of energy released when the earthquake occurs, and the intensity is measured through the destruction it causes on the surface.
Destruction is caused on the surface.
Yes,
On the basis of the observation.
Sir.
Okay. So tell me why India is called subcontinent?
Sir, because there are many reasons for that. Because firstly, the geological reasons, the Indian subcontinent is part of the Gondwana land, which broke from the Gondwana land, and it drifted upwards northward and finally joined the Eurasian landmass. And secondly, the Indian subcontinent is separated from the Eurasian landmass through the Himalayas and is joined through some passes. And sir, it is
Distinct, climatic conditions.
climatic conditions like monsoons are there.
Okay. So you have done your MTech in radio frequency and microwave engineering. So which wave is used for TV remote, TV and AC remotes?
Sir, infrared rays are used for that.
Infrared, why?
Sir, because we need to communicate through signal, like IR sensors are there, they detect the heat or heat wave from a distance.
Why not radio waves for communicating with your AC?
Sir, because some radio waves are used for different purposes and we need a license for those, and like for mobile communication, and if we are using radio waves for that, then they might interfere with the mobile and other waves which are using for other purposes. Sir.
Any other technical reason?
Sir, I cannot recall it. I'll read more on this, sir.
ठीक. So you have worked at Noida. So what's the full form of Noida?
Sir, Okhla Industrial Estate Development Authority is there. No, I am sorry.
To some extent. So your hobby is also trekking. Any famous treks which you have done, and why trekking? What trekking has contributed in your overall personality development?
Sir, mostly I've done in Himachal Pradesh. Bada Bengal trek was there. And then I went to Spiti Valley through cycling cum trekking experience was that. And but all these were done 4 years back before UPSC preparation.
Okay.
So it has helped me in teamwork, coordination, building better bonds and understanding people which were in my team. And yes, sir, it was quite a relaxing experience for me.
No, thank you.
Okay, Himanshu,
Sir.
you're a radio frequency and microwave engineer, right? And you have worked in MediaTek
Sir.
for almost a year.
So almost a year, yes, sir.
So what did you learn from there? Means you had the short stint at some company. What were the takeaways from that job?
Sir, professionally, sir, punctuality and discipline was there. Secondly, sir, in teamwork, we had to cooperate and coordinate with our teammates as well as our seniors. So that was another thing.
Okay, what are rare earth metals?
Sir, rare earth metals are metals like lithium and
Do you think distribution of rare earth metals across the globe, do you think that accentuate the division between global north and south? Geographical distribution.
Sir, actually the metals are distributed widespreadly, but the technology for their extraction is quite expensive. Like you need to extract them in a large scale.
You are saying that they are equally distributed.
No, sir. Certain metals like.
No,
but sir,
I'm talking
lithium.
about rare earth metals. Rare
Sir.
earth minerals, rather.
Sir, yes, sir. It is inequality is there. So lithium is like there's lithium triangle in South America.
Talking about lithium, we recently found lithium in India.
Sir.
You know, where did it?
So it was found in Jammu.
Yeah.
PRC district was it.
Okay. Can you tell me what is seismic noise?
Sir, seismic noise are waves like earthquake waves which are generated below the earth, and they are P and S waves are there. So that
Are
is.
you sure about that, or you're guessing?
Sir, as far as I can recall.
That's the seismic waves. What you were saying?
Sir.
Yeah, and talking about seismic noises.
Sir, I'll read more on this, sir.
You're from Uttarakhand.
Sir.
Lots of avalanches occur in Uttarakhand. Huh?
Sir.
So what are the reasons?
Sir, because Uttarakhand lies in a very highly seismic zone.
Okay.
That is one reason. And recently, sir, the climate change and global warming has been causing the fast glacier melt over there.
Any anthropogenic factors?
Sir, increased tourist activities.
Yes.
And deposition of black carbon that has accelerated the pace. Deforestation, sir, that is causing such kind of activities over there.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Himanshu. We'll call you for feedback just now. Please step out.
Thank you, ma'am.
First of all, you should not be nervous. Because when you're nervous, then your mind stops working. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
See, you're also from IIT Kanpur with this specialization. So expectation from you will be very high. See, with your profile, your personality is also very smart, pleasing personality. So the difficulty level may be a little more because expectation will be high from you.
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it? So you have to read up. And remember, genius is always 99% perspiration, 1% inspiration.
Sure.
Okay?